Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak 2. We are in Langport and we just got back from the eroded cave. It looks like it's starting to be evening and we need to do our round, and it seems that Cao might be the one behind everything. But before we're gonna look into it, we have to talk to everyone and we have to talk to them everywhere. So, gonna do like before. We go to first ward, second ward, Harbor District, then Newtown, and then see where we end up. Do we have any gifts? Yes, we do. The Peony Blade. Screenplay for the old film The Peony Blade. Might be a good gift for Fairy.
Thanks.
Yeah, if you take her with us to the movie theater, who knows? But let's talk to everyone. I'm sure you're already aware, but the eroded cave tours are on break right... Wait, that's not true at all. I've been making trips over there as usual. I'm not really sure why I said that, to be honest. I don't know what came over me. I wonder what happens if we go back to the eroded cave, and if we can. Can we just use it for monster hunting? Or is it actually gonna be something here? No. The water doesn't seem to be lower because this part is still underwater. No, since we're here, might as well.
So soothing.
Just in case we come across something. Now, I want to continue from where we left off, so let's take the boat instead. Oh. If we actually can. I guess we just we actually need to teleport back. Alright.
Time to depart.
Oh, did you hurt something?
Not yet, but you never know. Well, there's something very familiar about all this. Even with the benefit of space and time, it seems my body still remembers how ill at ease I felt. I suppose you all must have a role to play in this incident as well, so please, try and stay safe, alright?
Allow me to assist.
Alright.
Hope to see you
Cash, just in case. Oh, I've been acquainted with the elders of Hayway for ages now, but I prefer not to concern myself with their current internal strife. My priorities, as ever, is to provide quality and stable care for all my patients, no matter their standing. That's all there is to it. As a proper doctor should be. Patient care first, allegiances second. Alright, so try and move back to the dock. Man, I figured I'd finally be able to get a win on Jack with 7 hearts, but I haven't won a single match yet. Damn it. Guess it's time to drown my sorrows. Hey Dylan, bring me another beer, would ya? Right away, sir. Rosette, you don't even work here. Yeah, but he just wants to be helpful, I'm sure. Hey, I'm trying to get more info, but I haven't been able to find very much. I reached out to Ashen too, just to see how she was doing. I've been kind of worried about her, but I've never get a response. I'm really starting to get a bad feeling about all this. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if Ashen is with Cao, but I can't see Cao hurting her, but that's me. Well, the space ties to Hayway don't run as deep as some of the others in town, but that's just the way Poison likes it. It's somewhere we can forget the problems of the world for a bit and just enjoy some booze. There's no better place to relax. Well, we've had a bunch of naval officers stop by for drinks lately. I guess because they've been doing some large-scale drills in the area. They may not be as rowdy as your average sailor, but I still find it hard to relax when they're around.
What'd you like? Come again!
Well, damn, Van. I was expecting you to fish up a divine blade at the eroded cave. Was it, you called? The Unclouded Eye? Seemed like it could come in pretty handy with gambling. Oh yeah. It would give everybody an unfair advantage if you had that. Oh, I heard that someone was spotted over at Heilong Zhengzai. That place used to be a mining area, you know. It's actually where I met my wife. Goddess rest her soul. I am concerned whether the person is, will only try to make a mess of things. Probably. People tend to do so.
Come on in and eat your...
Wow, you look exhausted. Well, maybe some of my food can help you out. We've got a whole buffet today. There's a deep fried scorpion with duck blood, smoked snake meat. All of it's put the pep back in your step. Oh, you make it sound so good. I heard of those dishes before, but I've never actually had the chance to try them. Last time we had the opportunity, Kuragane came in just to spoil all my fun. As I feel his job is, just to make sure you behave. Oh, I may not know what you plan on doing, but I'm sure you have what is best for Langport in mind. I know how reliable you youngsters are, but just make sure you take care of yourselves out there. Hey, no worries needed, ma'am. Just, you wait, everything's gonna be just fine. Hey, we don't know for sure how it all's gonna go down though. Just try and avoid Newtown for the time being, alright? Yeah, and we're gonna go to Newtown last. Even though I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a 4 SPG there. And one of the two we have is, I'm 99% sure it's gonna be an extermination in the eroded cave. Would make sense. First Van Darren and now Lady Ashen. I know I said I'd give my life to protect her, but the family steward told me to cool my hand. He ordered me to stand on duty for now. Hey, let us handle it. We'll make sure she gets back safely. That we will. Okay.
This must be the eastern quarter.
You think I'm starting to think you only show up in Langport when troubles afoot. At least there doesn't seem to be any major incident on the surface this time. Anyway, you just be careful, Van. Yeah, I appreciate the warning, old-timer. Well, he's a friend. A friend at least try to warn you when they feel something's up.
You're free to take again.
Hey, I've heard that the person's level of reading comprehension is dependent on how many books they've read before the age of 15. That's why I read so much. It's not just because I sell books, reading helped me understand the world better. Hey, Aaron, mind helping me train sometime soon? With the whole Wu family in danger right now, I want to make sure I'm strong enough to help. Hey, you sure seem a lot more fired up than usual. Alright, I don't mind giving you a few pointers. Still, don't feel like you need to jump into the fray. You'll have plenty of opportunity to show what you're made of in the future. Yeah. But if he wants to be a fighter, if he wants to be a bracer for instance, then starting now wouldn't be too bad. I can personally confirm the potency of all our fermented foods. You're guaranteed to be satisfied with our product, although I understand that the smell can be a bit off-putting. But you'll never know how good it is until you try it, so why not give it a little taste test?
Take all the time you need.
I think we already did. Oh, we can't go to the observation deck? Aw, I want to see the sunset. Oh, I want to stop by the Great Spire observation deck on the way home from shopping, but they aren't letting anyone in right now. Mother was really looking forward to it too. Oh well. If they shut it down, you know they would have a good reason for it. Just trust in that. I've been a bit concerned about the children as of late, so I've returned from visiting some of the homes around the neighborhood. They were all overjoyed about the homemade snacks I brought along. Seeing them in such high spirit was certainly enough to put me at ease. Good. And children, never mind some extra snacks. Well, today's meetings weren't so bad after all. I guess everything really did turn out better than I'd hoped. I just need to have more faith in myself. Maybe I don't need to rely on the goddess for every... Nope, I can't even pretend. Dear goddess, please make sure I get through tomorrow unscathed.
Heavenly Mother, please watch over us.
Well, the citizens of Langport may fear Heyohe, they've had no choice but to rely heavily on its governance. Of course, I have no place to say whether such a thing is good or bad. It's only an observation I've made as a third party. The role of the church is simply to guide those living here to seek the protection of our Heavenly Mother. And hope Heyohe doesn't mess things up in the long run. That's good. Go back to the hotel. Oh, Aaron! I didn't realize you were back. Hey, I've actually had something bothering me lately. I kinda want to see if you had anything to say about it. Huh? What is it? Well, the thing is, someone's been spreading weird rumors about you. Maybe it's that thing we heard about earlier today. It certainly sounded like the kind of thing that could hurt Mr. Way's reputation. Well, basically, it's about how, after all his wandering, Aaron finally decided to settle down with someone. Then they start talking about how you had a change of heart and broke it off with the girl. Some will even go as far as claiming you got violent with her. Oh, I heard that one too. That was you there we were talking about? I guess it's an even more widespread now than it was earlier. Hey, I'm not too concerned about some petty rumors. I mean, the first half of it isn't even all that bad. Oh, so you are getting married? No, I'm not. I'm not in a serious relationship, and I'm sure as hell don't have any plans of settling down anytime soon. Yeah, if Aaron told me he was settling down, I think he was dying. Guessing that's why you want to talk to us about it. Well, who's spreading those rumors anyway? Well, it seems like Ryu Lee is behind it. Ryu Lee? Wouldn't have backed her as the type. What you even up to these days? Haven't seen her around in a while. Who is Ryu Lee? An old friend we used to hang out with. She didn't come with you guys to the capital when you came to visit, did she? Nah, she said she wasn't feeling up to it at the time. Ah, sound like you broke it off with her after all. I did not! Hey, how did you even know she was the one that started it? Well, our friends have a bit of an information network between us, but as far as where Ryu Lee is right now, I have no clue. Like Aaron said, she really hasn't been around much lately. Well, if it's just a rumor, I'm sure it'll die down over time. That's usually how these things go anyway. Actually, I suspect this particular rumor won't go away unless we directly confront Miss Ryu Lee about it. I'm a bit concerned that no one seems to know where she is though. Yeah, even if it's just a dumb rumor, a close friend's mixed up in it. I need to find out what's going on. But we're pressed for time as it is, so it's not really up to me. Hey, what do you say, boss? Got some time to look into it? Okay, so this was probably the 4 SPG that was on the board down the main street. Well, I'd like to get the Great Spire as soon as we can, but something smells off about this. I doubt Sau's involved, but the better it to resolve all our issues before we move on. I really appreciate it. It makes me feel loads better. Well, if he didn't take the case, I was planning to look into it on my own when I could. I figured as much. You're kind of an open book. Hey, stop acting like you're my dad or something. Let's just get investigating already. We don't want to lose any more time. We're going to need more info first though. So, where should we start? Perhaps we should make our way over to the Gambit. Miss Coleman and Mr. Trevor may know something about these rumors. I see. So that's how you handle these types of situations. I guess that's the Spriggan way, huh? Or maybe more like the Aaron way? Glad I'm getting a chance to see how the other half lives for once. Hey, just don't go doing anything crazy, alright? Really? The Aaron way? That was the best you could come up with? Whatever. Let's just get this show on the road already. And this is why I like her. Not afraid to make the dumb jokes. Hey, I'm not sure if anybody got a grudge against me or if they're just trying to keep us out of the Great Spire. But whoever it is, whether it's Ryu Lee or somebody else, they seem to be trying pretty hard to get my attention. So I say we give them what they want.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Rumors and regrets started. Oh, wait. Yeah, the board is gone, so that was definitely it. Well, I looked into Rioli's whereabouts on my end too. I just hope she hasn't gotten herself wrapped up in anything too bad. But no, we got some fixers helping us out, makes me feel a load better. Really, I appreciate the assist. And you shall have it. Oh, sounds like that couple over there is really enjoying our food. The girl especially has been very complimentary. It is so nice to hear customers praise. Oh, it's Kazim and Mirabelle. I'd like to thank you two again for all your support. Well, we can't take all the credit. There's still a bit to go before things wrap up, but at least the Eroded Cave is off the terminal zone list for now. Nevertheless, this area is still being classified as a red zone, so in the meantime, hey, you figure you'd take a moment to kick back and grab a bite. You know, I'm really not used to seeing you like this. It's my public relation outfit. I'm meeting with some top brass in the Navy later. We're also scheduled to participate in military exercises. It's normal to rest before such a thing, is it not? Me and Kazim are pretty good at switching between work mode and play mode. I'd say don't forget to charge your own batteries too, but there's probably ain't much room to unwind, is it? So here, take these as a pick-me-up. Nice, don't mind if we do. That's a favorite drink of yours, I take it? Thank you very much, Maribel. I'm surprised to see you making such a fast friend with the Divine Blade of Silver, Arkride. Especially considering how she was at your throat a few months ago. Seems you're getting more popular all the time. That's right. I wasn't sure at first, but I gave in to Fan's skills of persuasion eventually. As I remember it, you forced your way onto our team. Boy though, the food here is just divine. I've been sure to tell the waitress every chance I get. Wonder if I could make some of this back home. Not what you call kitchen handy. Then you'd probably have an issue or two making it. Most definitely. Well, hey, that's to say, Gian has always treated local inns like ours with great respect. I can even remember him saying Lamport has only been able to thrive due to the contributions of people like yourselves. I just hope the man has a smooth recovery so he can visit again. I'll have all his favorite dishes prepared in celebration.
Well?
Hey, that's what it is, and as long as they respect the locals will support them too, even if they are a bit of a shady organization. Because they do provide the protection, the guidance that they might sometimes need, and there's no telling if the government that would have been here otherwise would have been able to do that.
I can barely contain myself.
Thank you again for your help getting the Dragon Chariot back. Now the auction can move forward as planned. We've already finished making our preparations, so all that's left is to greet the bidders. Now, to make absolutely sure the auction goes smoothly. We still don't know all the facts about this tax evasion issue, but I'm just finding it a little hard to believe. When I first started working here, Van would often give me some words of encouragement, especially when he saw me struggling with patrons. Needless to say, I've had a good impression of the Lu family ever since.
Indeed.
Well, everyone in this theater is so enthusiastic and kind actors and stuff alike. I wish more people would come to appreciate not only the theater but its acting troupe as well. Perhaps I'll do my part to spread the good word. Well, then we go for it. I'm sure it would not hurt anybody if you do that.
Oh, wow! It's back!
Well, I've always put everything we have in giving our patrons a memorable experience. Even when I'm on stage, I pray that my dance moves will give the audience respite from their everyday struggles. Well, I know I shouldn't get bogged down in comparing myself to others, but how else am I supposed to grow as a performer? This is something Linz was lecturing me about earlier. Well, whatever. I have my own strengths to bring to the table. As long as I work hard, I'll be able to bring smiles to all the patrons' faces. Yeah, and if you mess up, maybe even more. Damn! Talk about a nice car. Yeah, no kidding. Think they're going ahead with the auction still? can't even imagine how much the highest bid will be. Hey, maybe we can pull our mirror together and buy it. Are you crazy? It'd take both our lifetimes combined to make money like that. Sheesh, Tony never changes, huh? Always spouting the first thing that comes to mind. The guy just never thinks before he acts. Honestly, he's the same when we're racing too. What a handful. Oh man, I wonder what the selling price will be. We might have to pay a little to attend the auction, but who cares? Skipping a few meals is nothing.
It's just as gorgeous.
Yeah,
as I
skipping a
imagined.
meal every now and then isn't bad as long as you don't overdo it. Right. Is that everyone? It is. So let's get ourselves over to Gambit.
Must be the eastern quarter.
See if we can win in some extra information that will lead us to that location.
Got a question for you.
Yeah, you've been hearing rumors about Aaron too. I didn't realize Ryu Lee was the one who started them. You're close with her, ain't you, Hill? I'm not sure close is the right word, but I have talked to her at the bar a few times. She's been coming by ever since winter of last year. It was like she was here all the time at one point. But ever since the new year, she's been coming less and less. So you probably don't have any idea where she is at either. Oh wait, I remember her mentioning a job actually. I think she said she was starting work at a local brothel. Heard it just opened recently in Newtown too. You should try asking somebody who works there. Just opened in Newtown? Alright, I know the place. I actually have the manager's number. I'll go ahead and give him a call. So, she's a hooker now? A hooker? Does she sell fishing hooks or something? Why would she want to do that? Oh, the world can be a strange place, Fairy. If you're so curious, why don't look it up on your sci-fi later? That's a great idea. Language learning works much better when you have a little help after all. It sounds like I'd better activate the child filter on Miss Alfred's sci-fi. He said he's free right now, so I asked him if he wouldn't mind meeting with you. He'll be waiting in the plaza right next to the movie theater in Newtown. Thanks a ton. We'll head over right away. Why are you friends with a guy like that anyway? Jack, have you been? Hey, I knew the guy way before he was put in charge. Oh, and one more thing, Van. Lately, there's been some gamblers around town who's been preying on women. There are a pair of guys named Dean and Jet. Haven't heard of them. They new around here? Well, they've been popping up more and more all the time. Don't exactly care for their playstyle though. They like to put their opponents at ease by letting them win the first round, and then go in for the kill. Beyond that, they're just a little too flashy for my liking. Well, in spite of Hill's glowing review, these guys aren't cheats. They're genuinely talented card players. Either one of them is on the same level as Aaron. They sound like fun to me. I will have to play around with them sometime. Why do these names sound so familiar? Right, we'll keep an eye out. Okay, let's head to Newtown. Yeah, and do activate that filter on Fairy's phone, because he might be a little bit too young to learn about hookers and all that. Alright, so everything here is nicely done. I know Newtown is where we need to be for the main quest, but we should be able to complete our 4 SPG, right, before getting pulled into the spire.
Nothing seems too out of the ordinary. However,
Wait! I'm sensing a hostile presence from over there.
What, from the Great Spire? Does that mean...
Yeah, and there's someone very powerful up there, I'm sure. Ah, you must be Jack's friends. That's us. Here's my card. Arkride Solutions. Oh, I guess the capital's got all kinds of professions, huh? Hey, he mentioned you wanted to ask about one of our employees. Ryu Lee, wasn't it? Yeah, we're hoping you could tell us where she is right now. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure. It's actually been a bit of a problem lately. I've been having difficult time getting her to talk to me. Has she been absent at work? No, but she seems a bit preoccupied with something lately. I tried asking her if something was wrong, but all she did was wave me off. That's why I decided to have another employee approach her instead. It turns out that Rio Lee has something of a gambling problem. Seems to have started around the end of last year. I've even gone to see her play myself. From what I can tell, there's a specific group of gamblers she tends to spend her time with. Interesting, but you make it sound like she hasn't really been enjoying herself. What the hell's she up to? Any chance you know what kind of places she frequents? Well, let me think. I have seen her hanging around the park occasionally. Actually, it's often right around this time of day. Those were usually days when she had shifts at work, so I imagine she was stopping by on her way in. When you say park, do you mean the one that's nearby? Yes, that's the one. The last time I saw her there was right at the beginning of the year, not long after she started working with us. We should go take a look. It might offer us some insight into her whereabouts. Right. Thanks for the information, and sorry we interrupted anything. Oh, not at all. I just wish I could be of more help. Here, let me give you my business card, just in case. That got my T-phone number on it too, so if anything comes up, don't hesitate to call. And of course, please feel free to contact me if you're interested in our other services. I think I'm good, actually. Wouldn't feel right patronizing a place where Aaron's friends work. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Well, I'd better get back. Have a good night. Sheesh. Guess you didn't want to miss a chance to rope a new customer. Anyway, let's check out the park. Good idea, and kudos on that, not trying to take advantage of a brothel where Aaron's friends work. God, that would just make for an awkward work relationship, doesn't it? If Van hooked up with Aaron's friend. She's not here. Well, no really. Really? Where have you been? And who's that guy? Oh, that doesn't bode well. Shit, what the hell's her problem? That man she was with, he's probably one of the gamblers her boss mentioned. No way of knowing for sure though. About that, I actually managed to take a picture of him just before the two of them entered the vehicle. Alright, anybody ever tell you that you're one hell of a mate? 10 out of 10, for sure. Well, let's make good use of that picture then. Mind sending it over my way, Rosette? Oh, I see. You plan to send it to the manager we just spoke with. You should be receiving it right about now. Oh, I hope we hear back from him soon. About a minute after Van forwarded the picture, the group received a response. He said, never seen that guy before. The gamers that Ryu Lee played with were dressed more like some guys you'd see in a host club. Sound like a certain other couple of creeps we've been heard about lately. Lately, there's been some gamblers around town who've been preying on women. There are a pair of guys named Dean and Jet. Well, they like to put their opponents at ease by letting them win first round and then going in for the kill. Beyond that, they're just a little too flashy for my liking. Well, didn't expect to be paying them a visit so soon. Well, I'm sure Jack will know where to find them. Right, let's head back to Gambit. The plot thickens. But let's head back.
Time to depart.
Van's group explained what they had learned to Jack and Hale. So, that's what happened to Ryu Lee, huh? Well, I should have cleaned those guys a long time ago. I'm sure we put the squeeze on them sooner. She never had... Hey, I get how you feel, but what's done is done. And it seemed like there might be something else that led her down that path too. Something someone was able to prey on. They must have convinced her that gambling was the only way she could get what she wanted. Hey, it must have been something that made her vulnerable, huh? Man, she should have come to me or the other guys about it first. So, where are these two gamblers anyway? Well, they have a stand over in the second ward of the Eastern Quarter, not far from the Taos One restaurant. Oh, let me go with you. I'll be able to be of some help. Whatever makes you feel better, Hale. Just don't let your guard down. Well, you know I won't. I doubt they'll be willing to give us information for free. I feel much more at ease with you along, Miss Coleman. Alright, let's go see what they're made of. Alright. Next step, second ward. And this is the entrance, so... Well, let's go to the entrance location, even though we need to be close to a restaurant. But I get why we're not allowed to go straight there, cause that is a bit off limits at the moment. We will make a slight beeline towards it.
Hear about that anyway, miss?
Ah, these must be the guys. Guess we should start planning what to do next. Yeah, I'll bet she's really starting to miss us now. Hey, what's up, fellas? You sure sound like you're having fun. We talking about chatting up some chicks? Hell, this is one of my favorite pastimes. What say you let me in on the fun too, huh? Where you come from? Look, we haven't got time to entertain men, my friend. Now, if you were a cute girl, there'll be a different story. Let me be straight with you. Then, I better not hear about either of you hanging out with Ryu Lee ever again. Ah, so you're Aaron Way, huh? We know all about you. And as far as Ryu Lee goes, we're just a few friends of hers, that's all. Yeah. Who are you to decide who she gets to hang out with? You know what? You're right. She can hang out with you losers all she wants. But as far as I'm concerned, you dipshits don't deserve to even breathe the same air as her. Anyway, right now, my good friend is out there saying some crap that's got my ears tingling, and you're gonna tell me where she is. I expect you to spill every last detail. You definitely talk a big game. I can see now why you've got girls falling all over you. But I'm afraid our ties with Ryu Lee are a little more sturdy than some half-baked intimidation attempt. She owes us 500,000 Mira. Just say she got a little too addicted to playing with us. And who do you think introduced her to the loan shark? You get it now, don't you? Mira binds the three of us tighter than blood. Or should I say, the four of us. Oh, these guys are sick. Four, huh? They must be talking about the guy we saw with her in Newtown. Okay, I get what you're saying. Should have known better than to think I get the info out of you for free. How about we settle this with a game of 7 hearts? We win, you tell us where the girl is. You're on. We're men of our words after all, especially when it comes to gambling. So, if you win, I promise we'll tell you where Ryu... well, where the loan shark is. Perfect. And I just need to pick another player and... Hey, hold your horse, pal. Think we'll be the ones picking the other player. Huh? It wouldn't be a fair match unless everybody on the same level, right? Which is why Hale Coleman is completely out of the question. What the hell? Sounds to me like you're just chickening out. Let's see now. I think the other player should be... I'd like to play. You? Do you know these men, Miss Rugi? Not really, but their names sound a little familiar. You forget already? We met just yesterday. She was wandering around the city, so we called out to her to ask if she'd like to play a game. But she completely decimated us. It's like she knew every car before she even saw it. Hey, sounds to me like you were a little more than familiar with them. Well, I guess maybe I'm just really bad at remembering background characters. Ugh. Anyway, she's totally out. That little girl over there, she's going to be your partner, Aaron. I know you only picked because you think I'm weak. If I may, I am also unaccustomed to the game of this nature. Why not allow me to? No, Rosette, let me handle this. Shame will fall upon the warrior who refuses a challenge. I accept. Miss Alfayette. I'm assuming you'll at least let me explain the rules to her. Sure, whatever. But any more conditions and we call the whole thing off. Now that's settled, let's get ready to play. Sorry sir, we're going to need to borrow that table again. Well, you didn't have to jump in with both feet, small fry. I'll show them a true warrior can't be defeated so easily. Hey, we're really gonna need your help with this one, Hell. Don't worry, I got this. Alright, we'll be playing 2-on-2 7 Hearts. The game ends when any player's life points are reaching 0. When that happens, we add up the numbers of cards in each player's hand with their remaining life points, and the one with the highest score wins. Yeah, they're the same rules as your standard 4-player match. Now, you ready to lose? I'm good to go over here. Hale walked me through the strategy earlier. Let's see. In order to win, one of us will be playing the aggressor, and the other one will be a supporting role. Given our seating order, I have to be the aggressor. But I need to make sure I play the card Hale signals me to. If I remember right, the signs are... I'll give you 3 signs in total. The first is when I fold my arms. That means stay your hand. The second is when I clear my throat. That means play the fire card. And the third is when I sniffle. That means play the mirage card. The third sign will most likely play a key role in whether we win or lose, so try not to forget it. Understood. I wish I could have more time to talk over the strategy with Aaron though. Don't worry, Aaron knows what he's doing. This should be for an interesting match. Hey, just don't go telling everybody what his hand is, alright? Aw, come on, I know better than that. Dean has 3 cards, Jet has 4 cards and Aaron has 6. Now I need to deal damage to someone. Let's see, which card to play next. That was one of the signs. Right, that means I shouldn't play a card. Pass. Good, she's picking up on the signals. Now they can rotate hands and get some better cards. Each player's life point gradually shifted as they continued the game, until finally Fairy's turn to make the decisive play came around. Now Dean has 3 cards, Jet has 7, and Aaron has 2. This is where we make our move. Fairy seems to have picked up the flow of the game now. Time to throw these guys into the gutter. Let's see, that signal means... the Mirage card, I see. I'll play this one. The Mirage card, now? Yes, I'm swapping my hand with Jets. Nice going, Fairy. You even targeted the perfect person. Way to go, small fry. I can't believe we lost. I really did it. Serves you right. Excellent work, you two. Thanks for your help, Hale. Oh, I'm just glad it all worked out. Alright, it's time you guys put your mirror where your mouth is. Of course. The Lone Shark is based out of the Harbor District. Where in the harbor district? I was just about to tell you, I swear. It's at the far end of the wharf. He goes in and out of the area near that little street vendor's place all the time. Really should be there too. Oh yeah, we've been around that place before. Shady types sure like to stick to the same spots. Let's get over there. Actually, there's a little something I need to take care of first. You guys go on ahead, I'll catch up with you later. Huh? Where do you think he's going? Don't worry about it. Come on, guys. Finally caught up with you guys. I was starting to think you were going to show at all. Where you run up to anyway? Don't you know the hero only shows up at the last minute? Come on, let's do this thing. Aaron Way. I figured you'd show up sooner or later. Yeah, we already paid a little visit to your gambler buddies, so let's go straight to business. There's only a few people in this town that would have something to gain from hurting my reputation. Which means you're with the Lai family, aren't you? Since I'm close with the Liu family, you figured you could throw a little more dirt on their name by proxy. Bravo! Right you are. You've really managed to turn into a rather unsightly eyesore for us. Hey, as far as rumors go, who would have thought you could come up with something a little bit more juicy, to be honest? Well, if that's what you think, then it seems you don't really understand the true reasoning behind this deception after all. You see, I left a rumor milling to your little friend here. If you have any complaints, I suggest you take them up with her. Really? True reasoning? Ah, give me a break. You sure act all high and mighty for a guy holding debt over her head. Wouldn't be surprised if you threatened her into spreading those lies in the first place. What do you know? Building up a debt, working in a brothel, making up rumors? All of that was my decision. But the real reason I ended up like this is because of you, Aaron. It's all your fault. My fault? I've barely even seen you since I moved to the capital. You're the one who started putting distance between us. Ah, so you're doing all this because Aaron left, aren't you? What do you mean? Well, it's all just conjecture based on what we know so far. But Aaron moved to the capital in September of last year. That was right before you got hooked on gambling. I can tell just from how Aaron's been reacting that you're not usually the type to do stuff like this. And not to mention the expression on your face when we spotted you in Newtown. You look furious, like someone had a significant amount of build-up resentment. I feel bad for the poor girl having her feelings exposed so blithely. Really? Is that true? All I ever did was to try and get you to notice me. But at some point, even being around you made me feel like my heart was bleeding. Because it was like you never even cared. I thought that maybe once there was some distance between us, it would get a little easier. But no, that only made it worse. That's when I started looking for something else. Something that would help me move on for good. I'm sorry. Don't apologize, it hurts. I just needed an outlet. Yes, she was looking for a way to fight back against the love who would never look her way, that only ever saw her as a friend. And that's when I stepped in to make her a deal. If she was willing to damage your reputation, I'd write off all the interest on her loan. Oh, you're horrible. So basically, you took advantage of her when she was at her lowest. Well, I believe you have a full understanding of the situation now. If you try to put a stop to her rumors, everything she worked so hard for will all go down the drain. I knew I smelled somebody waiting in the wings. What are you planning to do to them? You promised you wouldn't hurt Aaron. Do I look like someone who keeps his promises? Aaron! Hey, don't worry about me, just get out of the way for now. This is my fight, you guys stay out of it. But you'll be totally outnumbered. Hey, are you deaf, old man? As your boss, your safety is my personal responsibility, and no, you don't get a say in that. Enough talk, make sure the bread is beaten to a pulp. Alright then, come and get some.
This room's pretty sizable, so don't get caught.
Sizable, not very strong though.
Playtime's over.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Phoenix.
Sword for me. Phoenix dead.
Boost gauge limit crushed. No. That's how it goes.
Come on now, you must be tired after a fight like that, right? As if. You see, I actually have a certain way of dealing with live family chums like you. Ugh. You better look forward to a lifetime of debt, you greedy little tramp. You're going to pay back every single mirror, including interest. Hey, you want your money back? Fine. Huh? 500,000 Mira, exactly. Take it. And another thing, if you ever come near real Lee again, don't expect to have 2 working legs after. You got a problem with me? Tell me to my face next time. Ah, so that's what you went off to do. Oh, that was so cool. Aaron, I'm sorry, Hey, I'm not looking for an apology. I only did all this to help out a good friend of mine. That's it. But I do have something to say to you, actually. Don't you ever getting mixed up with scum like that again. If you're in trouble, you come to me next time. And if I can't do something about it, Sid and the others will help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. You're right. Thank you, Aaron. I'll never betray you guys like that again, I promise. And I swear I'll pay back all that 500,000 Mira. I'll work and work until I've paid back every last bit. Hey, I know you will. But try not to stress over it too much, okay? Just make sure I get it back before I bite the big one. Ah, so that was the little errand you were running earlier. I'm guessing you planned to pay off her debt from the start. You're seriously gonna stop playing everything so cool, bro? I didn't realize you were here as well, Mr. Sid. Hale called me, so I rushed over. Thank you guys, we really appreciate what you've done for us. Hey, I'm just glad it's all over now. That sure was a lot of Mira though. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be... That Reddit sure is an interesting guy. Or maybe it's just the boss rubbing off on him. Hey, not likely. This is just how Aaron is. Miss Louise certainly looks much happier now. The rumor she spread will likely dissipate before too long. That was the money your mother left you, wasn't it, Aaron? I heard about it from Sid. Jeez, leave it to him to blab about my business to a kid. The truth is, only half of it came from Mom. The rest is saved up from working at a theater. Well, guess all those leading roles really did have you rolling in it. But I know he hasn't been on stage in a while, so how do you really get that 500,000 Mira? He really did reshift his thing back there without any hesitation either. Not just anyone can do something like that. Hey, it was a small price to pay to put an end to that mess. Of course, I say that, but... Interested in giving me a raise, old-timer?
Well done, everyone.
Rumors and regrets completed.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Alright, Grey rank 5. Perfect. Obtained Mare Grey through Mare and Van synchronization. Not bad at all. And with that, we're gonna leave it right here and continue on the next one. We still have a couple of regions to talk through. We have another 4 SPG to pack up, so still plenty of things to do before we reach the Great Spire. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.